Welcome back. Heading to the movies on Christmas is a long-standing tradition, but this trend seems to just keep picking up speed. News 12 Brooklyn's Justine Miller is in Park Slope with more.
While you may be celebrating Christmas at home with your family today, thousands are headed out here to Nighthawk Theater in Park Slope on what staff says is one of their busiest days of the entire year. Movie patrons spilling out of packed theaters today as families and friends celebrate the holiday with popcorn instead of candy canes. The theater more than doubling their normal number of showtimes, even opening 5 hours early to accommodate the rush. Several showings of the Daniel Craig murder mystery Knives Out and the drama Little Women are completely sold out, with theater staff saying all screenings of Star Wars have had only 1 or 2 seats left, if that. They say more than 3,000 moviegoers will pass through their doors today, all we spoke to excited to celebrate St. Nick in front of the big screen.
We will buy the tree this morning, and here we are over here. We'll go back to the house and finish up our Christmas festivities. But, you know, little movies, it's never hurt anybody.
Really just to kind of share this with everybody. If it had been another movie, we probably wouldn't have done it Christmas Day. But with Star Wars, it's just a little fun for the family. Something to argue about later. Now, movie theater staff tells us they expect to be just as busy on New Year's Day. So if you are planning to come out on January 1st, make sure to get your tickets in advance. In Park Slope, Justine Miller, News 12 Brooklyn.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday with family. Hopefully you got your fill of presents and Santa brought just what you wanted. Skies have been mostly clear today. There have been some high clouds that have mixed on in, but the weather certainly a gift in my book. With really much of the country seeing dry conditions. You take a look at the lower 48. We've got some rain and snow showers here starting to creep into parts of the Great Lakes up towards Minneapolis. You got to follow that line back down through the Rockies and the Pacific Coast, about to get hit with another nice rainstorm. But other than that, I mean, we're looking pretty good as far as your travel goes into tonight and early tomorrow morning. This will be about the same. A lot of green on that map indicating good travel conditions. All right, let's bring it back home. Futurecast shows that we will see clouds starting to increase as we head into tonight, early tomorrow morning. Looks like Thursday and Friday are both going to be pretty overcast days. Even a couple of sprinkles around at times, although the good majority of both days should be dry. The other thing that you can't see here is that the temperatures are going to start to increase a little more. We should get back to that 50-degree mark and then some as we head towards the weekend. So partly cloudy, chilly tonight, 35. Winds north to northeast at 5 to 10. A little more of an easterly flow tomorrow. It'll be mostly cloudy. Kind of a cool to chilly day, 47. But hey, our normal high is in the low 40s. So we're above that tomorrow, and we will stay above that right on through the entirety of your 7-day forecast. That includes the weekend. Now, again, I said there could be a sprinkle around. Friday, we'll throw that in there. Saturday's a dry day with a mix of sun and clouds. Last weekend of 2019 should be mostly dry, but we could see some rain sneak in late on Sunday night. Monday, though, looks like a pretty wet day. And the mildest one here at 54. Cooling down a little bit for Tuesday and Wednesday, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day respectively, but both days are going to be good. So you're heading out to the ball drop. I expect pretty decent conditions this year.
Thank you. And News 12 Brooklyn's Greg Thompson has the top 10 plays from the high school football season in our borough.
Hope everyone is having a good holiday. It's time to unwrap the last present from the high school football season as we finish our countdown with the top 10 plays from our borough this past year. And number 10 is a little bit of trickeration. Boys and girls with the reverse to Tyleel Bunch, and he'll eat up a bunch of yards. 19 of them down to the 12. Boys would finish just one game short of making the playoffs. Poly Prep up next. Dylan Hale, the quick flick to Kiefer Hoffman. Excuse me, makes one man miss, and that's all he needs. A 42-yard sprint from there to the end zone. Fort Hamilton starting quarterback Eden Ebrick got hurt early in the season, and when he got back, it was easy to see why they missed him. Airing it out from Uyua, Kinley in double coverage. Perfect throw, perfect catch, a 79-yard TD. Tilden would tie the best start in program history at 6-1, and here's how they did it. Overtime against Kip, it's Armani Scott, the hero, the interception in the end zone that ends the game. No interception at 6, and that's thanks to the hands of Quincy McDuffie. The Lincoln wide receiver plucks his ball from right over the defender's head and adjusts in midair, 26 yards. Lincoln, one of only 3 PSAL teams to score on Erasmus Hall all season. Here's another one of them at number 5. Tottenville facing 4th and long against E-Hall. Anthony Pucciarelli just throwing something up there, the ball bouncing around, and Joe Franco somehow gets his hands under it. Watching it again, no doubt that's a catch. A really, really good catch, leading to Erasmus's only loss of the season. To the PSAL Bowl Championship game next. James Madison trailing undefeated New Utrecht by 1 with a minute and a half to play. 4th and 2 for Madison at the Utrecht 17. Alex McBurney, all 17 of them. The championship winning touchdown as Madison goes back to back. Into the top 3, we mentioned the Erasmus defense. They end the season by not allowing a single point in the final 6 games, including the city semifinals tip drill, and Akeem Rubens got the interception, and then the stiff arm for good measure, as Erasmus would be on their way to a 2nd straight PSAL title. Back to the regular season with play number 2. Jarrell. Midwood's Jarrell Springer knocking the ball loose. David Stevens scooping it up and scoring. Not sure what the best part of this is, the helmet to the ball hit or the mad dash down the sideline. Finally, 2 plays at number 1, and they come from the very first day of the season. Xaverian's Jordan Morrell single-handedly keeping the team in a thriller against St. Joe's by the Sea. Literally, single-handedly with this catch. And that's not even his best one. Down the sideline, juggling, somehow keeping control and staying in bounds. Jordan Morrell, 2 catches, 1 play, our top one of the year.
So there we go, a season and a year that brought champions and stars to our borough. 2020, the bar's been set. Good luck beating it. I'm Greg Thompson.
You're watching News 12 Brooklyn. Local matters.